Good afternoon. I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News, coming to you from our digital desk. We're seeing two major investigations play out across the United States from New Year's Day explosions, attacks. One, of course, in New Orleans that we just held a news conference update within the last hour. But the latest update comes in the Cybertruck explosion at the Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas. The man who died in that alleged attack has ties, several ties to Northeast Ohio. We will get to those in a second. Here is video of that Cybertruck explosion. Investigators today say that the suspect had driven around the hotel for about an hour and then finally pulled into that uncovered roadway that you see or drop-off area, and it was shortly thereafter that it exploded. We have seen pictures. There's video into the back of that truck, several gas canisters, as well as fireworks. This was not an accident. This was a planned attack, and the name that is now being released by the Associated Press is 37-year-old Matthew Livelsberger. That's what we have right now. He is an active U.S. Army member. He's also a member of the Green Berets. And so, as is usually the case when a name just gets released, and that has only been out for about the last hour, as a news organization, we start researching that name. And in fact, Matthew Livelsberger has several ties to not only Ohio, but Northeast Ohio. More specifically, the latest record that we have is that in 2019, he purchased a home in Cuyahoga Falls. To be more specific, here's a map of Cuyahoga Falls. He purchased a home on Curtis Avenue. We're not going to give you the exact address because we don't know that he currently lived there in any way, shape, or form. We do think he lived out of state at the current time, but he is listed to a property on Curtis Avenue. Here is Route 8. You can see downtown Cuyahoga Falls here. So just a couple of blocks off of downtown Cuyahoga Falls. We believe Matthew Livelsberger, again 37 years old, he died in that explosion. No one else was killed. There were approximately 7 others that were hurt in that explosion, and it is a violent explosion, as you can see there, followed by several fireworks that were in the back. He passed away, died as a result of that. We believe he has a mother and other family, maybe even a sister in the area of Northeast Ohio. And of course, the question now becomes why. We did just hear from the FBI in New Orleans that they do not, I want to repeat, they do not believe that the Vegas explosion was connected in any way to the ISIS attack, the terror attack in New Orleans in the early morning hours of New Year's Day in New Orleans. But again, we want to repeat our breaking news. It has just been determined that the name has just been released in the Cybertruck explosion in Vegas. Matthew Livelsberger, 37 years old. He does have ties to Northeast Ohio. We believe he graduated from a high school here locally. We're going to wait to get that further confirmed, but we do know that he has purchased property in Cuyahoga Falls as recently as 2019, and that he has other family possibly in the Stowe area. Just wanted to get on with this as both of these investigations are unfolding. In fact, let's get you the latest from the Vegas situation. Take a listen.
Caught on surveillance video, a Tesla Cybertruck exploding at the front door of Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas Wednesday morning.
We had three explosions.
Authorities are now investigating the incident as a possible act of terror.
It looks like mortars from like a firework.
Investigators say gas canisters, camp fuel canisters, and large firework mortars were found in the back of the vehicle. The truck had only just pulled up to the hotel.
It was sitting in the porte cochere for about 15 seconds before it exploded.
One person inside of the Cybertruck was killed, 7 bystanders nearby injured, with 2 taken to the hospital and released. Tesla CEO Elon Musk, who's working as a government efficiency advisor for President-elect Donald Trump, posted on X, the evil knuckleheads picked the wrong vehicle for a terrorist attack. Cybertruck actually contained the explosion, noting not even the lobby doors were broken. As investigators search for answers, this is believed to be an isolated incident. The motive still unknown.
And again, breaking news here in the last half hour is that the name of that suspect in the Vegas attack has been released, Matthew Livelsberger, and he does have ties to Northeast Ohio. He was an active member in the military, a member of the Army's Green Beret, and through our initial search of public records, he has purchased a home in Cuyahoga Falls as recently as 2019. We do not believe he lived there currently, that he may have lived out of state or wherever he was currently stationed. But again, just doing our work as journalists here and finding that there are other ties, perhaps even high school here in Northeast Ohio, and perhaps family members in Stowe. As we get more information on this, we'll bring it to you as breaking news. Look for our 3.5 hours of news on Channel 19 later this afternoon. Until then, I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News. Have a good afternoon.
19 News is everywhere. Download our CTV apps and follow us on social media @Cleveland 19 News.